It's Isaac Shiosaki here, back with another podcast. Today I'm here with
Kyler.
And we will be talking about the whole Man United situation. So, I just want to preface this. This video is recorded the day after the Liverpool game. I had the idea before the Liverpool game. One game still doesn't change much, but obviously everyone's a lot more happy about the United situation compared to a week ago after that Brentford game. That was tragic. But yeah, we'll be going through a few things. The topics we'll be doing today is we're just going to talk about them for a little bit, what we think about the whole situation. Then we're going to go through the whole schedule, go wins, losses, draws, and then see how many points we think they'll end up with by the end of the season. Then we'll look through the whole roster, see who stays, who goes. In Ten Hag, he's trying to rebuild the team, so gotta get rid of some players. Not the best transfer window, but they did pick up Casemiro yesterday or a couple of days ago, so that's huge. And then we'll do another fact or fiction. This will be the money round, so if Kyler wins, we will win the $5 probably.
Let's go.
And then, that's what we'll be going through today's podcast. So first, let's get into it. First, let's start with Ten Hag. How do you think he has done as a manager this early?
I mean, he's really not been given a great hand, for being honest. I mean, he's done, honestly, not bad with what he's been given, for being honest. The first couple games, I mean, they weren't great, but also I wouldn't really say that either of the two losses were truly his fault, if we're being honest. I mean, it was just poor defending most of the entire game.
Yeah, so I'll say Ten Hag. I think this game was a big bounce back. He, after the Brentford game, he worked the players hard. It seems like there were all those reports about him making them run like 13 kilometers. So it seems like he's really trying to whip them into shape and be kind of like a dictator there. But I think he's a good manager. I think he's proved it at Ajax. I really don't think we know how well he's going to do at United yet. I don't think anything has shown much. But yeah, I like Ten Hag as a manager. He's pretty solid.
Yeah, he's got the right mentality, at least.
Okay, so the next thing, do you think the Glazers
out? Definitely out. I mean, I'm not a United fan, but it's a long time coming that they need to be gone.
Yeah. I don't see how the Glazers aren't going yet. No one likes them. If they ever even showed up to a game, which they don't ever, they would get absolutely berated with hate. And it's just, they're awful. They don't invest money into the club. They have the money that the club makes. It's a gigantic club. The TV revenue, all that is so much money. And he doesn't invest their own money into the club. So I really think the Glazers need to leave. Awful owners. And they're really putting United behind. Because as a City fan, it's funny seeing United horrible. But it hurts the rivalry, so eventually they gotta get good again. I'm almost rooting for them to get good again.
Yeah, football in general is a lot better when United are winning, for being honest.
But they still won't be better than City, so.
Yeah, relax.
Okay, how do we think about their transfer window?
The Martinez signing wasn't bad. The Casemiro signing, I'm honestly on the fence about. I don't know. He's getting up there in age. I think he's still going to perform at a world-class level for another 2 to 3 years, maybe. Who else have they gotten?
Eriksen.
Oh, Eriksen, that's a good buy, especially on a free.
They got that outside back yesterday who played really good. I can't remember his name.
The left back, Malacia. He had a good game.
Yeah, he had a great game.
Yeah,
he was only 18 million. He's young, so that could end up being a great signing.
Yeah,
we'll just have to see.
I heard they're interested in Anthony. I think that could be a good signing.
I think Anthony would be strong for them. I really think they need to look for players to start fitting a system, because it seems to me like they're just picking up any random player, kind of overpaying for them. I think Lisandro Martinez is good. I don't know. He was a good sign. I'll say that. Casemiro, I like him as a player, but they paid $85 million for Casemiro, and he's 30. He's not that. So
not what he was. Yeah, $85 million.
But
ridiculous.
Yeah, they may need to pay a lot of money to bounce back. But yep. So on with that, let's get into the first segment. We'll be looking at every fixture and saying if it is a win, draw, or loss. So Southampton away.
Being their next game and it's away after a big result against Liverpool, I'm going to go loss. I think they lose to Southampton.
Yeah, I'll go loss. Yeah, I'm thinking draw or loss. They're gonna it's not a team who has like that consistency. They're gonna get that big result, and they're not gonna play up to standards. It's gonna be bad.
Yeah, the hype will be up, but as soon as that game starts, I just think they're gonna get dominated by Southampton.
So that's a loss. Leicester away.
I'm actually gonna go win. Leicester are not what they used to be, honestly. Leicester are a bit of a struggling side at this point. I mean, maybe if they have a big result next weekend, I don't know who Leicester play, but I don't know. They haven't looked good to start the season.
I don't think Leicester's a struggling side, but I will say, like, they'll be
no signings.
Yeah, I know. That's awful. But
So bad.
But I will say, no signings, I think it affects the long one a lot more than it affects the next season. You got to think about it. A lot of these teams who are making signings, they're not using that many players. Like, City only has used Haaland, right?
I mean, yeah, up top, yeah. I mean, Alvarez played a little bit, but starting-wise, yeah, Haaland.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they lost Schmeichel, and they replaced him with Joel Ward, or whatever that dude's name, Danny Ward.
I don't know.
It's just not, that's just such a downgrade. I don't know.
Then we got Arsenal at home. Lost.
Yeah, easily.
Lost for me.
Arsenal look beautiful to start.
Yeah, no, they look so good.
Jesus is a different man.
Palace away.
I'm not gonna be biased here. I'm gonna say a draw. It's fair.
I was actually thinking draw too. This guy's a Palace fan, by the way, so I think draw is fair. I think Palace is a decent side. I think they can actually make the top side struggle, but coming off of a loss, I really just think United is just going to be like lost, and then they're going to want to bounce back, and it's just going to be super inconsistent. Leeds at home, I'll go win. I think United is pretty solid. Leeds is decent, but I would go win.
Yeah, the Leeds game against Chelsea was at Ellen Road.
Yeah.
Then also win for United.
Leeds is way better at home, and
if it was at Ellen Road, I would say maybe Leeds get a point.
I will say I absolutely love watching Leeds right now. Watching the Americans, man. Brendan Aronson. Who doesn't love Brendan Aronson?
I love him, man.
City away is a loss for sure.
Yeah, no, we don't even need to talk about
Everton away, W. I don't think Everton's good.
Woeful.
Newcastle home. I think this is a big one because
I'm saying draw. If it was at St. James, I would say a loss, but I'll say a draw.
yeah,
Newcastle are a good side, to be honest.
Yeah, at St. James it's way different for Newcastle. So
yeah,
I would say draw.
Yeah, the home support at Newcastle is different this year.
Tottenham home. Kind of
loss. I like Tottenham a lot. I'm a big believer. I think that Tottenham genuinely could win the league this year.
I think that's an awful opinion. I don't think that. I think Tottenham's solid. I mean, I had them finishing third in my preseason predictions, but now it's hard not to see. I still see Liverpool second.
Nah, I don't know, man. Liverpool could. I don't know. They're struggling.
They are. I don't see them lower than. I don't see them lower than.
No, I would say they could finish.
They could finish.
Because Arsenal are. I had Arsenal high, but not this high. I thought that they would finish fourth.
Yeah, that's what I had.
I could see them
because I saw Chelsea not doing great, and I still see Chelsea not having a great season.
Yeah, Chelsea don't look great.
But let's actually stay focused on the future. So you have lost.
Yeah, I would say lost.
Yeah, that's fine.
Tottenham
Chelsea away. I've lost.
Yeah.
That's a bad streak. Draw, loss. West Ham home.
Win. West Ham look awful.
I was about to say I'm not backing West Ham at all. I don't know why I even predicted them so high. I didn't like them.
Good.
I didn't like them that much just because how they finished the season last year. But I just had so much trouble seeing some of these other teams doing good.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine West Ham finishing below 10. And, I don't remember what my table that I made by myself was, but I definitely had them finishing top half. But they look awful.
I actually think the league is almost more competitive than ever.
Yeah, I would definitely agree.
And then Villa away.
I would say win.
Yeah.
I'm not a big believer in Villa, honestly. I don't think Gerrard is a manager.
I think Gerrard's a fine manager. I just don't think they quite have the talent.
Yeah.
Fulham away.
As much as I like Fulham this year, I mean, they got a point against Liverpool, to be honest.
That's
and it was
first game.
Okay, but still, that's a point against Liverpool.
I know, but
and then who else did they play?
Liverpool also hasn't won.
They drew Brentford, they beat Brentford, and then they got a point against somebody else decent.
Yeah,
I'll say lost though.
Yeah, what I think is gonna happen with Fulham, I think they're gonna start strong and then drop off. Someone did it last year. Someone near the bottom started really pretty. I think it was Everton.
Yeah, I was about to say. Maybe that was 2 years ago. I know Everton and Villa. They were leading the league 5 games into the year, and everybody was talking about how they could win the league, and then they just both fell off.
Well, I think Everton still started strong. They're not winning the league.
They were not bad to start the year last year.
Everton or Villa might win the league is wild.
Well, I didn't believe
People said that?
Yes, they were calling it the
that.
Kazoo title race because it was them two at the top of the table. It was the year that Villa had beaten Liverpool like 7-2. It was right after that fixture. That's when they said that stuff. Yeah.
Forest home win.
Forest are just I don't believe in them at all. They've made 10 too many signings.
That's 4 wins in a row after a bad little run. So and then Wolves away.
Draw. I'd say win. Honestly, I don't think Wolves are that good. To be honest, they've made some good signings with Guedes and Nunez, dude.
I really don't want to go win just because United's not winning 5 games in a row at any point in the season. They're not.
Knowing them, they probably
lost something.
Yeah, they might lose the Fulham in this run, to be honest. But so draw is fair then. Against Wolves.
A draw against Wolves?
Yeah. Wolves are not like
I can see
bad, but they're not.
Bournemouth home, easy win.
Bournemouth 6-0 maybe.
City home.
Loss. No.
That could be
Actually,
something.
No.
It could be
at Old Trafford.
I'm not gonna lie.
Draw, maybe.
It's the derby. Anything can happen in derbies.
Especially at Old Trafford. Didn't they get a point off City last year at Old Trafford? I think they did. They might have won. Remember, last year was when Luke Shaw scored, right?
It was 2 years ago. I don't think
2 years.
they may have tied, but they definitely didn't win last year. 2 years ago, they won 1-0.
Yeah, that was when Luke Shaw scored.
So we want to draw here.
Yeah, draw's fine.
Arsenal away loss.
Loss, yeah.
Palace home win.
I'll say a win for them.
Leeds away difficult. I think I'm going loss.
I'm saying Leeds win. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, just Leeds at home, man. Those fans.
Ellen Road is, yeah.
Brentford home.
I'm actually gonna say win, just purely because of the fact that they just lost 4-0 to Brentford, and there's just absolutely no way that happens again. They could lose, but nowhere near as bad as it was last time.
Yeah, I think this is where United may start getting momentum. Leicester home, I'd go win.
Yeah, Leicester home, yeah.
Liverpool away, gotta be a loss.
Yeah, no.
I think Liverpool's gonna have it together by then. Southampton home.
I'd say win.
Win, yes. Not gonna lie, some of these fixtures look so like obvious on paper, but then you actually get to it, you see the atmosphere around the park because they're playing one of the biggest clubs in the world. It's hard to. Brighton.
As much as I don't like Brighton and don't think they're a good side, Graham Potter is a good manager, and Brighton away is actually a bit of a difficult fixture.
Yeah.
I would say draw, maybe. I mean, Brighton did beat them to start the year, so I don't think that they'll win again.
Let's go draw, just because we don't even have that many draws so far. We only have like 4.
Yeah. Newcastle away, I'm leaning towards a loss or a draw. I don't think they win that.
I think gotta be a loss, honestly.
Yeah.
It's a hard fixture this year, man. Saying it from a City fan, I experienced it. It's a hard fixture. Everton at home.
Win. Everton are awful. They're going down 100%.
I can't even read what I put. Forest away.
Win. Forest are not good.
They may be in a relegation battle though, man. Those relegation teams, big fan base. You never know what could happen, man.
Maybe I could see a draw.
Dude, I could see a loss, man.
You think? I mean, honestly,
I think that could be a team in a relegation battle. They see that as a winnable one, and they're bumping, and they'll do anything for a win there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that, I guess. Forest, they've made too many signings, but maybe they would have gelled it, I would hope, at least by then a little bit. So, yeah, that's fine.
Chelsea home.
Draw is what I'm going to say.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Draw's fine.
Spurs away, that's a loss in my opinion, especially at London Stadium.
Got
I think
lost.
that's what they played. Or Spurs, what is it? I don't know their name,
I
honestly.
think it's London Stadium.
I think that's West Ham.
Yeah,
I think it might be Spurs Stadium. Or like
wait, is it not New Hart Lane?
No, White Hart Lane is their old one.
Yeah, no,
Is it
it's
New
New.
Hart?
I think it's New Hart Lane.
Oh, maybe.
It's a stupid name. I don't like that.
Villa home. I'm gonna say win. I don't believe in Villa. I'll say it
I would
again.
also say win. West Ham away. I think West Ham might suck this season. I really think they might suck.
This is a Final Four game. I would like to think that West Ham would have picked it up a little bit, and especially at, I think, London Stadium. I don't know. That's a good atmosphere. The bubbles and the fans jumping. I could see a draw, honestly. I don't know. It depends on where they're at. Like, we haven't calculated the points. If they were in, like, a top 4 race, I could maybe say that they scratch out a win.
Yeah, no, I don't think. I'm looking at it. This is not top 4.
Then, yeah, I would say a draw.
This is like 7th, it looks like. Just looking at the points, it can't be top 4. Look at this, too many draws and losses. I mean, that was like 3 losses.
Alright, so then I would say draw or loss, honestly. It's up to you.
I'm gonna go loss. Wolves home, easy win, I think.
And then the last 2 win. Bournemouth
win,
and then Fulham
home win. Good end of the season. I think they may scratch out
Europa League.
They may scratch out Europa League. I think that would be good for them.
Yeah. With the new manager, that's not awful, honestly.
Yeah, they're gonna have to realize it's gonna be a rebuild.
Yeah, give them another year or 2, and I think that they could be competing for top 4.
But there's I don't see any chance in the world they get top 4 this year. No chance in the world.
Especially with Liverpool, City, Arsenal, Tottenham, I mean, Chelsea, all competing how they are. I mean, Liverpool and Chelsea haven't really started the year off great, but they'll bounce back.
Liverpool, I'm sure, will bounce back.
Chelsea, I'm on the fence about, but I think that they're too good of a side.
Chelsea's still going to be better than...
I think
Chelsea's still going to be at least 5th.
Yeah, I agree.
And 5th isn't a good season for them. Just thinking, like, those 5 teams are miles ahead of anybody else right now.
Yeah, I agree.
So, the next thing, we will be looking through every player saying stay or go. The first one we'll start with the big man. Some people's GOAT, not my GOAT. I don't think he's that good, but
that good.
he's a great player, but not a GOAT for sure.
You're talking about who I think you are, right?
Yeah, Ronaldo.
Dude, come on, he's easily the 2nd best player of all time behind Messi. It's not even close. But you know how I feel about this. I say personally stay. I mean, I think he was easily their 2nd best player last year.
We'll just both give our opinions on this. I have leave. I don't think they kind of got to rebuild a little bit. Like, it's not like they're going to be good, like, right away. They're not going to be contending for the league next season. Hate to say it. Yeah. So I would actually have Ronaldo leaving. I just think, like, a modern system in the Prem, I don't think a player like Ronaldo fits. Lisandro Martinez, stay. He's new.
Stay. He just got there.
Eriksson,
stay. I'd say stay for 1 to 2 more years.
It doesn't even. I don't think he's that important. He could leave or stay.
He's been good this year to be the starter.
Malacia, young, just got a
very good. Yeah.
Good debut. Definitely stay. Maguire, leave.
No, dude, he's not.
I know.
Bad.
I don't even think Maguire's bad, but I think he's just one of those players that needs to find a new place.
Yeah, I could say leave. I could say see him going to back to Leicester, or somebody like that. He definitely needs to step down.
Sancho, stay.
Stay. He looked good yesterday.
I could see him wanting to leave, honestly, and I just think as a United fan, you gotta keep him. He could be an absolute star. Rashford.
Honestly, before yesterday, I was definitely going to say leave, but he looked very good yesterday.
He did look good yesterday.
The role they had him playing, I think, suited him.
It's a hard one, man. Is he gonna keep confident? What was weird to me yesterday, I saw him after the game, and he still didn't. He seems depressed. He didn't look. He didn't look that happy. Like, you would think after those performances, like, that's a huge weight off the United players' shoulders. You'd think they would be like gleaming eye to eye. He wasn't even really smiling. He looked like he lost, honestly.
But United's asking price is way too high for him. They want 120.
Yeah, that's wild.
Insane.
He's never gonna leave if that's what they want. Garnacho, don't know who that is.
He's that young Argentinian kid. I only know of him because he was sucking up to Ronaldo that one time on Instagram.
Oh, okay, we can say stay. I guess
he's young. It's fine.
Martial.
I would say stay.
It's hard not to be biased as of yesterday, because he did play good.
He did play well yesterday. I would say stay, but not. If he stays and is a starting player for them, then no. He needs to be off the bench like he did.
I was about to say he's a solid backup.
Yeah.
So I would have him staying because I don't think he's that great. He couldn't start on a good team, or he couldn't start on a great team.
Yeah.
But I'd have him staying. Fernandez, I think stay for sure. I think he's very talented. I think you see it what he did in that season. That's not like a once in a lifetime thing. I think he can bring that back in the right form, right system. So I would have him staying all day.
Yeah, stay is fine. Honestly, he didn't played that well yesterday, to be honest, but I'm not going to base everything off one game. He did have that one season, which was very good, so I'll say stay. That's fine.
Stay.
Stay.
Great goalie.
Now, his performance against Brentford, I've backed him for years, and that did make me a little worrisome. His performance against Brentford was awful,
That was
but I still think he's a very good keeper.
But it's one game. It happens.
And he was good yesterday. I mean,
Van de Beek, I have him leaving. Don't think he fits the Prem.
yeah, I would like to see him get a run under Ten Hag. He was good under Ten Hag at Ajax, so I'd like to see him get another run, but maybe leave is probably the best thing for him at this point.
Longest stay.
Stay, yeah.
He's good. I could see him being a starter or maybe just one of those guys who is strong off the bench, a power sub. I don't think he's great, but he's good.
And he's young.
I'm just gonna skip some of these names.
No, that's James Gardner. He played at Forest last year.
I don't know.
No, he was on loan. I think he'll get loaned out or sold this year. He should stay, but he'll probably leave. He's just a better version of McTominay at this point. But
Alright, Rafa Varane.
I'd say stay for this year, and then they should look to sell him after this year.
Yeah, I think he's solid. He's injury prone
Yeah,
though. He's getting up there in age. Yeah. Okay, the Hannibal dude who just fouls every time.
Hannibal Medjugorje. He's good though. I like his mindset. He's got that Granit Xhaka mentality.
He does have that. Great.
I do like him. I could see him being an alright sub for them, but nowhere near starting.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think he's that good, but I think stay for now. I don't think he needs to go. Really. Fred, I think leave.
I don't mind Fred honestly.
Oh.
Fred is not that bad. So who's better, him or McTominay?
McTominay.
I disagree. I think Fred is easily better. McTominay is woeful. McTominay is so bad.
I'm not gonna lie, they're both.
I mean, they're both bad, for being honest, but I think Fred's a little bit better.
Eric Bailly.
I mean, I've heard he's gonna leave. But
Yeah, I see him as leaving.
I think he is already. But
Yeah.
I would say leave.
Scott McTominay.
Leave. He's so bad. He deserves to be playing in the championship. I don't like him.
He's not that bad.
I don't think McTominay's good at all.
I don't think he's that bad. I'll have him staying for depth. Wan-Bissaka, leave.
He needs to be leaving and coming back to where he belongs at Palace. It's gonna happen.
He lost his sauce at United, man. It's just, it's dead.
To hit the Chong,
No.
go back out on loan. He was at Birmingham last year. He's alright.
Phil Jones.
Stay,
Yeah,
man.
the
Let
GOAT.
him stay,
The
man,
GOAT,
honestly.
man. United legend. Diogo Dallo, I don't think he's good.
No, so you think Wan-Bissaka's, but who should be their
He
starting
had a great
right back?
game yesterday.
He did, yeah. I would say he starts over Wan-Bissaka.
Depends on the game. I would not. Honestly, against Liverpool, I wouldn't have started him.
Yeah, he had a good.
He did. No, he played. He
shift.
played good yesterday, but I would say against worse teams I would start him. But against better teams I wouldn't, just because I think Wan-Bissaka is a lot better defense.
Yeah.
But he kind of sucks on the ball.
Yeah, he is.
And for now, it's looking like United may have to sit in a bit against the top teams.
Pereira, he's looked good for Fulham this year. Honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing him get a run next year when he comes back. Or did they sell him? Actually, or no, is he on loan?
I don't even know.
I think they sold him. Actually, they did sell him, so it doesn't matter. I think they did sell him. I wish he would have gotten more of a run. That preseason goal he had last year was ridiculous.
Okay, Luke Shaw. I say stay. I think he's decent. I think he's good enough.
He's a bit big.
He is a bit.
I'd say stay.
I
though.
mean, you see what he can do, like
I
the
like
Euros and
Malacia
stuff.
better already.
He started in
He
the
did look
Euro
good in the
finals.
Euros. Yeah, and he scored in the Euro final.
Yeah, I know.
He looked good in the
Scored
Euro
a
final.
banger.
Relax.
Lindelof with a picture. Is that what Lindelof looks like?
Looks a bit deranged. But I don't think Lindelof is that bad, honestly. I think he's one of their better center backs. I think he's better than Maguire and Bailly, for being honest. So I'd say stay. He's really not that bad.
I don't think he's better than Maguire. Actually, I don't think he's better than either of those guys. I say I do not rate Lindelof. I just don't.
Lindelof. I don't know.
Tuanzebe.
I don't know if he's still on loan. I think he was on loan at like Napoli last year. He still might be, because I think he was on loan at Villa and then went on loan to Napoli.
I'll say stay because he's a sick name. I like Axel and Tuanzebe.
Yeah, Axel is a tough
Both
name.
those names are great, so I got stay. Man. You see that name on the team sheet? Oh man, that team is just way better, man. Instantly. And then the last one. Wait, that did not cover everyone for sure.
Yeah, no, there's definitely people we didn't say.
Casemiro.
I would say stay for the next 2 years, counting this year. I mean, how old is he?
30. He's not that old.
Oh, is he not? He's 30?
Yeah, no. Everyone thought
I
he's
think he was
ancient just because the rest.
I thought he was like 35, I'll be honest.
No.
No, I would say stay for the next 3 to 4 years, to be honest, then.
Yeah, no, I'd stay, and I think he'll fit there. I only just think 30, even at 30, which isn't that old, he's not. He's good, but he's not gonna take a bad team and make them good.
Yeah, that's not his role.
Nah.
No.
He's really not gonna turn a team around. He's not that type of guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, Alex Tellez.
I think he's on loan right now at Sevilla.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he went on loan.
Sure.
I think it was like recent. I think he went on loan to Sevilla.
Maybe.
If he didn't, then I would say leave. I mean, I don't know. He doesn't. He's the third place left back at this point. He's behind Shaw and Malacia already. So I would say leave.
I will say their outside backs are not great.
Yeah, it's
Not great
sad.
at all.
Who else is there?
Is that all?
Oh God.
Mason.
Let's skip over him.
Mason Greenwood. What do we think about Mason? I think he's class.
He's he's a good player on his day, but he's not.
He hits it so well. He strikes that thing so cleanly.
Yeah, he gets what he wants. I mean, he's a good player on his day.
He knows what he wants, and
Yeah.
he goes out there and gets it.
He goes and gets it. He's a go-getter. I mean, I'll give him that.
I love a go-getter. Man. He reminds me of Ronaldo a lot in that way. Like he knows what he wants. He goes and gets it.
He's got that mentality.
No matter what it is, it's an elite mentality from
Yeah.
Greenwood.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the stay or go. I think we had quite a few leavers. I really just think United needed to have a bigger transfer window than they did. But Casemiro, it's a huge signing for them. Okay, so the next thing we'll be doing is fact or fiction. So I'm gonna ask him 3 questions and 1 with a bonus point. I think the leaderboard is 2 right now. So if you can get if you can get 3 out of 4 points, then you win the $5 or my view money. You can pick.
Oh, view money. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the view money.
So fact or fiction? I got my facts. So the first one: Everton is higher than Liverpool on the table.
Like currently?
Yep.
Alright, so Liverpool, I think they have 2 points. Everton. Oh God, how many points did Everton have? Everton, I don't know who they've played.
Shot in the dark here.
Yeah, I don't honestly know Everton's schedule. I'm gonna say that's fiction, and the Everton have 1 point. Or
That's right. He actually got it perfectly. Everton does have 1 point and 1 spot below. Holland is the top goal scorer in the Prem right now.
what does he have? He has 3 goals.
I'll say he could be tied with other people
Okay. Because Jesus has 2, and Mitrovic has 2, I think. I don't know anybody else that have 3. Who's the dude that scored 2? That was Gross that scored 2. I think that's fact. I think that he is the highest goal scorer.
That's fiction. He
What?
missed badly with that. Mitrovic has 3. Didn't know
Does
how
he?
you don't know that.
I
He
thought he
scored
had
2 in the first game and then 1 in
Oh,
the
I thought
last
he
week.
won. So they're tied.
No, because
has 3.
Rodrigo has 4.
What?
You haven't heard of it? Rodrigo's had a crazy start this season. No one's talking about it. 4 goals in 3 games, man. Leeds is on the up.
I know he had 2 one game. I thought he honestly had 2.
I think there are like 5 people with 3 goals, honestly.
Jesus. I didn't realize he had 4 though, I won't lie.
Okay, so 1. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I messed that up.
Was that the
That was
bonus
the
part?
follow-up.
Oh, you were asking me who it was?
You never would have guessed that.
No, I
Okay.
don't know.
Messi has the most goals recorded in a calendar year.
In like a top 5 league or like just in general?
Basically, yeah. It's not gonna be like some random
Yeah,
thing
like
you've
in
never
the
heard of.
league.
We'll say
Okay.
that.
I'm gonna go fact then. I think he did have. I think so.
That is a fact.
Yeah. That's
Now the follow-up question. Name either second or third for the bonus point to win it for you.
God. In a calendar year.
I will say one of these players isn't. Actually, I'm not gonna count him. So I'll give you the players I'll count. It's a top 5 league.
A top 5 league. Okay. And this was like recent.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna say.
I'm not gonna say.
It's one dude?
No, I'm not gonna say it's recent.
Well, that just doesn't help.
I'll say it's not recent at all.
Okay, so I'm just gonna take a shot in the dark here and go Pele.
I said top 5 league.
Oh, okay, then I'm gonna say Maradona.
No.
Oh, I thought maybe he did for Napoli.
Okay.
Was it R9?
What?
Was it R9 Ronaldo?
No, it was Gerd Muller. I'm surprised you didn't know that because that was actually kind of relevant.
Yeah, it was.
And then
Lewandowski broke it.
Pele was third.
Well, see, I won then. I think I'm pretty sure that means I'm a winner.
I don't know about that. Here, if you can flip this pen first try, we'll give you.
And it lands on this.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, that was actually
wow!
close.
I don't know if y'all can see that.
That was actually close.
So yeah, it's a tie. Unlucky, no one gets money.
Oh my god, man.
Good for me, man. Good for me. The next section we will be doing is what needs to happen in United. We're just gonna, each one of us will go, and then we're just gonna say everything that we think needs to happen. I'll start with it. I think the Glazers need to sell the club, get it to a better owner who wants to invest in the club because this club needs a lot of investment. I heard big man Gary Neville talk about it. The stadium needs a big investment. The training grounds needs to get that stadium popping again, man. That stadium used to be one of the best in the world, and now it's kind of just decent. It's kind of just known for memories, not anything else. And then the owner needs to invest in a big transfer window next winter and summer to get that team he really wants, and then at that point they'll actually be top 4 contention. And then as that, the manager just keeps building, the hype around the club keeps building, and then they keep getting decent transfer windows, keep getting new players in that the coach wants, and hopefully if Ten Hag's a good coach and they keep getting that, keep investing in the club, then I see 3 years time they will be challenging for the title.
Yeah, I'd agree. I'd say the next couple windows they need to really splash the cash. Honestly, I think Antony needs to come in. I mean, the price that I've heard is a bit much for a dude from the Eredivisie, but I don't know. He's a good player. I think De Jong would fit a lot. I think the Ten Hag definitely needs to have a big say in who they bring in. I think he needs to obviously fit his system.
They will have to spend a lot of money in the next few windows, and their squad's already more expensive than City. So you United fans, who calls this an oil club? Just because y'all got your money from somewhere different than oil doesn't mean you're not spending more than us. So suck it, man. Spending all that money and still getting like 7th place.
Yeah, I don't think Europe is going to be in any talks for them for the next couple years. They may play in like the Conference League, but I don't think that it needs to be a big focus for them.
Yeah.
They need to focus on the league.
They used to focus on Europa League. It's okay. It's pretty sad for them, honestly.
Yeah. How the times have
changed, man. Mr. Champions League won't be playing Champions League this season.
Not for a couple of years, I would say.
Yeah, so that's our podcast talking about Man United. Hopefully you liked it. If you're a United fan, hopefully it gave you some insight, especially if you're dumb like all United fans are. So thank you for watching. Peace out.